Hello children, I just wanted to ask you one question. When you come from school, how do you feel? You feel very tired? You don't want to do anything? And when your mama gives you some food, after that you feel energetic and you go for tuitions and you study. Yes? So everybody likes to eat different kind of food. Some like to eat pizza, some pasta, some like sandwiches, and some are like South Indian dishes like idli, dosa. So food is very essential to us. Why do we need food? We need food so as to grow and be healthy. Also to fight against disease. Foods provide us energy to work and play. When you play outside, why, if you don't eat food, will you be able to play outside? No. Will you be able to go and concentrate on your studies? No, it's not like that. So, food is very essential. For example, if you don't fill fuel in your car, will you be able to drive your car? No, you can't drive your car. So, food act as a fuel for a body, and it is very essential. So today we are going to study the food we eat. The food we eat. We eat different kind of food, right? The food we eat contains some substance, and that is called nutrient, which is important in our food. That helps us to grow. The nutrients in our body, the nutrients in the food helps us to give energy for us to grow and also to fight against diseases and to be healthy. So different food contains different nutrients. What are the nutrients in the food? Yes, there are around 5 nutrients in a food. What are the 5 nutrients in a food? First one is carbohydrate. Second one is fat. Third one is proteins. Fourth, vitamins. Fifth, minerals. And along with all nutrients, we intake water and roughage. Water and roughage along with the food. So first, coming to carbohydrate. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are energy giving food. They provide energy to us for working and playing and for doing work. So the people who are in the manual work, like the laborers, they require more amount of energy. And the children who are running and jogging and playing, they require more energy. So they take in more carbohydrates. So the food rich in carbohydrates include bread, sugar, rice, potato, idli, what you eat. They have a good content of carbohydrates in them. Now about fats. Fats, like carbohydrates, are also rich source of energy. It is also called energy giving food. So fatty food include ghee, oil, butter. They contain a large amount of fat in them. Fats are also energy giving food just like carbohydrates. They provide instant energy. Fats, when excess of fats we take, it is stored in our body and in the forms of energy bank. So when we don't take in food, these fats are used up by the body. Let me ask one question. Why do people in the cold regions eat much of fatty food? Why? This is because to keep them warm. Yes? So, but too much of fat is very dangerous for our body because it can make us obese and also we are prone to many diseases. I'll show you the food that contains fat in them. The food containing fats include butter, ghee, oil and some amount of nuts also. Now coming to proteins. Proteins are food that help us to grow. So it is called bodybuilding food. Now coming to proteins. Proteins are nutrients that help us to grow. So they are called bodybuilding food. Proteins are generally taken by the growing children like you. So the children in the growing stage, they require more and more of proteins. Protein is also helpful in making muscles and also helps to manage the damaged cell. If any part is damaged in our body or you get hurt, protein helps us to recover that. So protein is contained in the food, in the milk and milk products. Proteins are contained in the food like milk and milk products like paneer, cheese, curd. These are all milk products, and also in the eggs, pulses, fishes, and meat. Now let's learn about vitamins and minerals. Vitamin or minerals are essential component of the food. It is very much required for our body to fight against diseases. So they are called a protective food. They are called vitamins and minerals are called protective food. Vitamins such as A, B, C, D, vitamin K, from vitamin B1 to B12, all are needed for our body. And minerals like calcium, iron, potassium, sodium are required for our body. Calcium is required for our bones and teeth, and iron is needed to make more and more of blood in our body. So these all are found in green leafy vegetables and fruits and vegetables. Vitamins and minerals are found in fruits and green leafy vegetables and also in sprouts. Now let's study about water. Water doesn't contain any nutrients, but it is very much essential for our body. Whatever food we eat, that is digested because of water. We should drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water in a day. Water also helps in other metabolic activities, like it helps in the elimination of waste materials from our body. That means when you urinate, all your waste materials are discarded away from our body. Also, it helps to maintain the body temperature. How it is maintained? By sweating and all. When it is too hot, you sweat. So, the body temperature is maintained by that. So, you drink more and more of water. Hence, your body temperature is maintained. Your skin and your muscle will also look nice because of water. You will not have headache if you will drink a plenty amount of water. So water is very essential for us. And also in some fruits it contain maximum water, like watermelon. So it essential for us. Now coming to roughage. Roughage is the rough fiber part of the food. It does not contain any nutrients, but it helps in the bowel movement. When you will eat more and more of fibrous fruits and vegetables, it will help you to do away with the constipation and all. So roughage is very much essential. It provides a bulk to your food we eat and helps us to discard the waste thing from our body. Roughage is found in the skin of fruits and vegetables. Balanced diet is a diet that gives the body all the nutrients in the right amount, so that all the nutrients, carbohydrates, fats, protein, vitamins and minerals, they are contained in the right amount, so that we can grow, we don't fall ill, sick, and we should be healthy. As one kind of food doesn't contain all the nutrient in them, so we have to eat variety of foods. Now let's discuss about the cooking of food and preserving of food. Cooking of food includes when we cook our food, generally the vegetables and rice, dal. We generally cook the food so that we can make it tasty and freed from the germs. We should wash our fruits and vegetables before eating so that to free away from the dirt and germs. Now let's discuss about preserving of food. We preserve a food so that the germs will not grow in them. How do you preserve? When you keep the food in open, generally what happens? The germs act upon them and it is not fit for eating. So there are certain methods for preserving a food. First one is refrigeration. Second one is deep freezing. Third one is drying. Fourth one is using preservative. Fifth one, canning and bottling. We generally preserve our food by all these means. Refrigeration. We generally put the foods and vegetables and fruits inside the refrigerator. Why? Because the temperature inside the refrigerator is low and the food can be used for a couple of days. Outside, if it is kept, the moisture and the warmness of the temperature will destroy the fruits and vegetables and also the fruits. So it is advisable to keep inside the refrigerator. The method of preserving food is defreezing it. Generally, the food is kept in a freezer, which is a very cold place. Foods like meat, fish, chicken, etc. are kept in the freezer. Vegetables like peas and carrot are also kept so that the water inside the vegetable freezes and becomes ice, and hence the germs will not grow inside them. So they are protected by deep freezing. The next method, the third method of preserving food is drying. It is one of the oldest method of preserving food. Generally, the food is dried and the water content in the food is removed. Foods like chilies and grapes are kept by this method so that the germs will not grow inside it. Now the next one is using preservatives. Preservatives like oil, sugar, salt are used for preserving some foods like pickles, jams. Canning and bottling are also used for preserving food. Generally, the food is boiled and sealed inside the can so that the germs will not grow and it will be free of moisture and air. For example, the Haldiram Rasgulla is contained in a can, and many other vegetables and fruits are also packed in a can so that they can be used later. These are all about preserving the food, the 5 methods of preserving the food. So today we learned about the food that we eat, what are the nutrients that are contained in the food, about the carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals, and also about the roughage in water that is very essential for our body. Also we learned about the balanced diet and the preservation of food, the methods of preserving food.